163. This is gonna be kind of a shorter one. 477,000. I guess you can kind of see it because I have stuff to do today. We have new fighter practice for our team. So I'm probably gonna stream. It's what, like, it's about 8. We'll do at least an hour. And then at night, you know, when we get back home, we'll do some more probably. Man, could be a good day. New people wanting to try this sport. All right. So good morning. Plus, looks like it could rain. If it rains, we'll have to go take this onto the porch. We'll see. Maybe we'll even go longer. Maybe we'll even go till 10. We're just gonna have to see in an hour. I have to wake up at like 3 to get everything ready to go. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be, actually, let me flip this around. Like, it sounds like it's raining. It is raining. I knew it would rain. It's just started to rain. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me flip this around. I might have to just move this under the porch now. Knew that was going to happen. All right, we gotta move onto the we gotta get under the porch. Not that it matters if I get wet, not that it matters if our friend here Bob gets wet, but we don't want the camera getting wet. We'll get a couple hits in here. Thanks for the likes. Yo, good morning. We'll get a couple hits in here though real quick, and then we'll just see if it stops. Cause it's not raining hard, but it's hard enough that a couple raindrops get on here. Do you know I got sweat on here? Iron Jeeps, what's up? Yo, you know I got sweat on the phone like 2 nights ago, and it almost ended live. Thanks for likes. It actually hit the back button and almost ended the live. How's it going today? We'll give it a minute though. We'll see if it's gonna chill or not. I mean, it's cloudy. It looks like it's gonna rain. It is raining, I should say. But is it gonna get worse? I don't know. Yo, oh, need sleep, dude. I need sleep too. Yeah, Jeeps, and what's up? Sleeps and Jeeps. How are y'all doing this morning? Thanks for the likes. Yo, I see. Well, welcome back. Oh. All right, this is for you. Who was that? Oh, see, the dumb thing is so slow. Now I see. Need sleep. Thanks for that. This set is for you. Ooh, it's windy. You see the camera blowing around. That's why. Still awake from last night. I just got home from working night shift. Yeah, it was crazy. You know, it was like that last night, too. Chat was flying by so bad. I actually felt bad because I missed saying hi to people, man. Like, you know, I try and catch up with every comment. Yo, need sleep. That was for you. Yeah, and it was so hard to keep up. That even my buddy Oscar, that came by for the first time from a different live stream, came here. I totally missed him. He was like, I tuned in. He's like, I was there. He's like, I commented, and you said nothing in all caps. I felt bad, but you know, I think as it keep raining, we're gonna have to move onto the porch. Yeah, I feel bad, you know, and there's someone else that goes by. His name's that one night, you know, I missed him. He was saying, "What's up?" I was doing a set, and it had like 49 messages, new messages. Messages also count when people hit the like button. Yo, Dingle, thanks for the follow and the likes. We're moving on to the porch. But do you know what I mean? Like, I felt bad because as I was trying to catch up in chat, he had like four messages. He was like, hello, hello. And then I finally got to, it's like, yo. I was like, Knight, what's up? And he's already gone. Yeah, I feel bad about this stuff. Well, let's move on to the porch. All right. Move this. So, hang on. Technical difficulties. All right. Let's grab the stuff. Day 163, by the way. Dude, I don't know what was up with that. We actually must have got onto the FYP again for once. For the first time in forever. It happened twice. Yeah, yesterday was like that too. I don't know why. It used to be like that back in the day. Like consistently. Actually, back in the day, it used to be like 120. At times, you know. Alright. Thanks for the like. Sorry, we had to move in here under the porch. It's coming down. Oh my god, I got this fighter thing tonight. Oh, we got new fighters. And if it's going to rain all day, that sucks. There's a gazebo we're going to have to use. Let me get this live stream fuel thing off of here. Hang on. There we go. Let's get that off of there. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how or what the difference is. Swords Before Bedtime. That's what this is called, by the way. Because I am going to bed after this. And we got a new fighter practice. Not practice, a meet and greet. So I have to get all my armor in my car. Not all. I'm going to take 2 full sets of armor. Bunch of stuff. And if it's raining, well, there's a gazebo. Luckily. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's not raining later. The thing that sucks is it gets dark so early now. I go to work, it's dark. I come home, it's dark. Is that like that for anybody else out there? Nick! Yo, Nick, I see you. What's up? Holly, thanks for the likes. Yo, the Prez. Thanks, Jeeps, for the likes. Alright, here we go. There's the church bells. Yo, Nikki, I owe you 100. Let me just make sure. I want to make sure that we came back on the porch. Nikki, what's up? How are you doing this morning? How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling well. All right. Good thing I checked because it paused. Means I got to take the shield off. As soon as it gets running. Good. I'm still up from yesterday when you saw me. Alright. The thing paused. I have to hit the button again. See, that's the other thing. I knew moving around, I accidentally tapped the screen, so let's resume. Alright, there it goes. It's working. This set's for you, Nikki. Best boat impression? If I'm not riding in a boat, but if I'm a boat, all right. Let's see. Going up and down in the waves. Turn on the motor. Dude, I don't know. Borat. Oh, dude, that makes more sense. That make more sense. I see sometime the type. I read it how you say, boat. Now I see Borat. I come here to USA. I looking for love of my life. She have cook, clean. And does she do the sexy time? She have to cook. She cook, clean, and in sexy time. For I come from Kazakhstan. Oh, Holly, thanks for the compliment. Where we are, y'all know, right? We're going for 1 million hits in a year. If I don't get it in a year, I totally fail. We're getting 1 million hits either way. We're on 477,000. For the 500,000th hit, I think we're gonna get a cake. I'm gonna cut it with a sharp sword. I do like Alice in Chains. I remember when Alice in Chains came out. I'm 46 years old. I actually remember when it came out. I have not listened to them consistently over the years. I mostly main like techno music, but yeah, I like Alice in Chains is good. Who must I listen to back then? Like some Stone Temple Pilots, not as much. Geez, who's the ones that did? I got caught stealing once when I was 5. Jane's Addiction. Thanks for the follow. But I kind of listen more to like, and I still do listen mostly techno music. And guess what? You know, AI is going to replace everything with music, man. I was watching last night. There's this country song. It's all AI, and it actually is like a top song. It's on Apple Music, bro. It's crazy. You could you could probably just make Alice in Chains songs if you wanted to. Oh man, but with AI. So yeah, so I got a so I did a couple test techno songs, and I got a couple that were pretty decent. I was using it for free. I think I'm gonna get a subscription now to this AI app, and I'm gonna try my luck. I'm gonna see if I can get any techno songs to take off. Yo, Heartbreaker, what's up? Oh man, I totally forgot. I got a set for Nikki to do. Nikki probably not even here. We're still gonna do it. I'll have to tell her we did it. Yep. I just clocked out of my job. So I am unemployed until Thursday night when I go back. I work at night. I'm still awake from last night. I'm getting like hour and a half or something. An hour, maybe hour and a half hits on the dummy here. All right, this set's for Nikki. Y'all to witness. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Blizzard, blizzard, blizzard. That is why I don't do the text-to-speech thing on here. Because I'm surprised it even showed up. You know, I typed that same lizard, lizard, lizard thing in other people's chat that had the voice of text on here. And it does not, it counts it as spam or something. And I never get to never says it. Yo, Nikki, if Nikki's back. I'll wait till... Well, so in Boohert to use pole arms, let me make sure. All right, nothing is out there in the rain. I'm just making sure. So for Boohert pole arms, you can't. You want to see? Here, look. Let me grab one. It should be right in here. All right. While this is a short one, here are things you can do with this. Alright. This is the one I use. This is what I use. This is my shorter one. So it's not like my polearm. My polearm one is about this tall. It has like another 2 feet reach, right? So, yeah. Morning bedtime. I just got off night shift. So my bedtime is this morning. Probably around 9. At 9 a.m. we'll see where we're at. We're still awake enough to be hitting Bob. We'll go to like 9:30 or something. But I have to be awake by like 3 p.m. because I'm running a new fighter seminar for our Boohert team today. All right. So these are things you can do with this. Good morning, Double D. All right. Here's things that you cannot do. Let's start with that. For polearms. In Boohert, remember, this is sport. I'm showing you sport things you can do with it. You can't go like this. You can't thrust with it, right? You can't use it like a pool stick. I don't know why, man, but they don't let you do this. Okay, so you can't do that. They count that as a thrust. However, you can grab stuff. You cannot grab armor and purposely try and pull it off. but you can actually use it to grab onto things. If someone has their arm there, I could hook their arm. Someone has another, something like this, I can reach out and hook it. Pull it down, manipulate it, whatever I want to do. Like I said, there's none of this. And that's why we don't have spears in Boohurt, because spears are mainly a thrusting weapon. It's actually written in the rules. You can, of course, hit people. You can do it this way. You can do that. You can get it over someone's head and use it as leverage to wrestle them. However, you cannot get it up under the neck. Because imagine having someone come with you with a piece of wood and choking you out with it. I hope that... yeah, so yeah, for Boohurt competition, no thrusting. So, you know, now if you're going to use it for real, yeah, right, you're right, if they did not exist. Back in the day, it was applicable. You better smash it. Yo, you're just having your double D with the Pell this morning. High five on that for getting out and doing that. Well, that's cool to hear. Yeah, I really like, if I was going to have something back in the day, spear. Like that comment about the bang bang, I would use a poke poke. Thanks for this share. Before that, yo, good morning, Mr. Perfect. What's up? So keep in mind, I'm talking about what you can do with them in Boohurt. I can grab somebody, as long as I'm not pulling on their armor to pull it off, you know. And I guess I hope that's a good explanation. I hope so. It's actually getting cold now. This spotlight's warming me up. This is one of my barroom dance shirts. I figured I better. Oh, Foggy. Yeah, let's do the whole intro. Thanks. I hope the thing is awesome. I hope we're talking about this, not the shirt. My pole arm is the same exact thing, except this much longer. And I use this if we're fighting in the smaller area, and the bigger one I use for when I have a lot of room. And when you hit somebody, if you run over and hit somebody, you have to make sure no one else is around. You're not gonna get lit up. It helps to run over, hit somebody, you stop, you look. All right, hit him again. You know what I mean? Field awareness. All right, here's the brief intro. We'll go through the whole intro. Yo, Indo. Oh, thanks about the shirt. Yeah. Head in a swivel. You are so right. That's cool that you got some Pell work in today. Love it. We're all... And now coffee time. See, now if I drink coffee, I have to be in bed in a little bit. That's why, like we're saying, it is swords before morning bedtime, because I'm going to bed this morning. Alright, so the stuff... There's different categories, right? The stuff I focused on this year mostly... Though this year I did do the team fighting. I did the MMA stuff, like in cages, and duels. Alright, duels. Yeah, the BI. I don't even have a membership in any other league. I just do BI. Are you asking about the BI? Do you know the BI rules? Boohurt International is what it stands for, by the way. Oh man. Ugh. I get you. You know, from even me doing this cardio, I started upping my cardio, wearing armor to do cardio in this parking garage, and I'm so glad I've been doing it, but my quads were pretty worn out from doing all those steps. Oh, yeah, I have a Boohurt International membership. I think my IMCF expired. I'll renew it if something comes up this year, but at the moment, I've just been doing Boohurt International the whole year. Alright, so the intro to the sport, right, is fighting in armor. Anybody who wants to know, well, of course, you know, I got uploads of me doing it on my channel somewhere. So, the weapon strike, the weapon strike duels, right, are all weapon strikes, like this kind of stuff. It has to be edge on. You have to come back. Here's some technical stuff. You can't just go like this. You have to bring it back at least. They say I think a 45-degree angle. So I can't just go like this. I I actually have to bring it back. Even if you use your wrist to bring it back, it doesn't matter. Boohurt doesn't care about form and technique. Yo, what about the sword? Did I miss something? Yo, let me look. Let me actually just leave this glove off for a minute in case I do miss chat while we're talking. It's easier to scroll. Yo, man. What's he here? Is he still wearing that white Eastern armor? That is the best Eastern armor I've ever seen. Like for duels or what? He is. I love that armor. That might be my favorite armor. Bro. I should be in that. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, just think if you could send it to him. So here, check this out. So just to recap, the weapon strike categories, you can punch with a buckler, you can punch like straight ahead with this part. None of this in the weapon strike categories, right? And what they're looking for. Yeah. Hey, so one of the guys coming to this fighter practice sent me like a video of him deadlifting. Like I think there might have been 6 plates on each side, which is insane. And he wants to get into the MMA fighting stuff. We might have a guy out here in Pittsburgh who just like is a killer. Yeah, there's a lot more to it than lifting weights. But this dude, I saw him deadlift. He was like, "Do you want my PRs?" I was like, "Well," I mean, you can tell me if you want. I mean, this, we can always talk about it later. And he sends me this thing of him deadlifting, like, I don't know. I can't remember if there are 5 or 6 plates. I know there's a lot of plates on each side. Yo, Andrew. Oh, Andrew, what's up? Feeling back to normal. Oh, I'm still... Swords! Yes. Rich. I don't know if I know Rich by name. I might recognize the armor or something. Oh, yeah. Deadlifting will kick our butts for sure. Weapon strike category, they're just looking for weapon strikes. Edge on, you gotta hit them hard enough. And, you say they block it, and you still, hit them through the block. If it's hard enough, you can still count it. Now, like the MMA, and it's judged, whoever gets the most points wins, right? And in BI, here, the BI rules, Boohurt International rules. Oh, he's the legend. What? I would not do bare knuckle because I would just get wrecked. Would I try it once? Who did that? Dave, no, man, David, that's a greeting heart. I would try it once. Don't know if I would do well or not. I think I'd get wrecked. I got you, Andrew. Hardest swing. All right. Right. There's a lot of risks too. I wouldn't make, like I'm saying, I wouldn't make a career out of it. Would I try it once? I probably would. And fisticuffs in armor, punching in armor, bro. Dude, I have gotten concussion by getting punched in my face in armor. All right, here's the hardest swing that we can do at the moment. Ready? All right, we'll do 2. Maybe that's. Is that hard? Does that look hard? Whoa! I told him I'm looking at chat. All right, better not look at chat. I don't know if it looks hard or not. Fisticuffs is. I love the fisticuffs. At the same time, dude, I get rocked in fisticuffs. I'm in Pittsburgh, PA area. Right. That is so. Thank you. Thanks. Hopefully it was deadly enough. We're in Pittsburgh, kind of near Ohio. They're up in that window. Yo, we better watch out. If you see them behind me, sneaking up, hit that like button so that makes me know to look behind me. Oh man, I'm so glad that you shared that, Ernie, because I have a seminar tonight, and it's outside, dude. Oh, we're gonna have to go in the gazebo. Yo! Oh man, Yuza. I appreciate it. This is what we do. Not every day at this time, but probably 3 days a week we're out here at this time. Either this time, about 2 p.m., or later, like 10 p.m. And my next fight in February is in South Carolina. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. I'm from Pennsylvania. Yo! Lil Shardy, what's up? Thank you. You too, King. So, yeah, sometimes we do lots. Sometimes we have people join in. So here's the funny thing. You know, pairing with shields. I'll show you a good thing about it. Check this out. Yeah, I just clocked out. I just got home literally like 20 minutes ago and jumped on here. I have tons of stuff from Medieval Collectibles. So the clothing, tons of clothing. I have like 2 weeks worth of medieval clothing from Medieval Collectibles. They actually have really good stuff. See, I think I'm sending you an invite, Double D. So, what was that? Yo!
How's it
I gotta turn
going?
the volume up. Might be down. Should be good now.
Good. How's everything going?
All right. How are you doing?
Oh, not too shabby. I'm finishing up my coffee and just kind of, getting the dogs fed and gonna throw on some clothes and get ready for work myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Calvin, search
So
polypropylene.
Jonathan Hennon is with the Storm Riders in New Orleans.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're going to be competing with him against Crescent City Clash with the Black Bears from Alabama and another team from Florida. And that's going to be December 6th. I'm with the Houghton Hussars in Shreveport, Louisiana.
This too shall pass. This rain better pass. What's the Heartbreaker? Good to see ya. What's the Florida team? Do you know which team from Florida it is?
I can't remember the name of them, but I do know some of the guys that are on there. I competed against them when we did Nights on the Beach in Panama City about a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Polypropylene, yeah. So yeah, because someone in here is asking where to find a team in Florida, and I could not remember the team.
There's a link you can go to that'll actually help you find a Boo Hurt team in your local area. I can't remember the name of the site. I'll have to find it. That's actually something that needs to be pushed with people.
Yeah, they've actually been kind of. I think that link is called Night Finder. I think it's been having some problems.
That's it.
So,
That's the one.
So there's the AMMA has on their site the best one I can find right now with the most teams. AMMA, and you go to their menu and to start fighting, and then it'll bring up a map. One of those links.
Yeah.
I've not been on WTS. I've actually never watched it, but I was a competitive barroom dancer for years.
So we do something interesting. We have 8 knights on our team right now currently, and we have 6 other guys that are training to become knights. And whenever we have a knight that becomes, they get knighted, we have something we call Knights at Night. So what we'll do is we put tiki torches all around the list, and we bring them in there, and everybody who has armor takes turns on this person in their new armor and basically breaks them in.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Yeah, like a hazing initiation. We call it Knights at Night.
Yeah. Too bad we only got 3 people on our team right now, or else it'd be an easy night for them. We used to have a lot of people, but we like all split up into 3 different teams.
Yeah, that's the hard part about this is that life gets in the way.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have I don't know. There should be there's 2 people at least showing up tonight. There should be hopefully 4, but it sucks with this rain. Luckily, there's a gazebo what we can go under.
Right. It's tough at times especially like guys like you who work at night and everything, and then guys like me who have a normal schedule. Then you have some guys that live an hour away. It's difficult.
Yeah, that's just like see, Stump has armor for his eyelids. It's because of this chest hair, probably. Yeah. I've not seen Excalibur.
Yeah, I'm an extroverted type human being. I don't mind walking up to somebody going, "Hey, you look like somebody who would love to fight in armor," and all the rest of my guys are not like that.
Yeah. Oh, when I was going out on those live streams to the at Halloween. Anybody who is like this big, I was like, bro, I was like, you should fight in armor.
Oh, I
Couldn't
don't
get
know.
anybody to do it.
In my experience, it's always the people that are between 5'7" to 5'10" that are the best.
Yeah. All right.
The reason being is that they can move faster, they can get the hits, they can get the points. But
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
for sure.
we do have to have a couple of big guys as like a tank when we're doing like 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 melee.
Yeah. Well, that really huge guy, Pigment. I am hitting our friend here for some practice. It's not really practice. It's just like just hitting him and
Burn out.
talking. But your ex-wife was a tank. Well, that's good. Dude, there's a lot of yeah. Being a tank has a lot of advantages. There's this guy. He was one of the. Did you ever see the videos of the guy who's like this tall and probably like 500 pounds in armor?
Oh yeah.
So he
Look.
was fighting. He was fighting at Carnage, and the one team that had the best plan was just to leave him alone. And he's so tall. He holds like a mace that looks like a lollipop. It's crazy. And he just walks around, but he's not really fast. So as long as they would maybe hit him a couple times and everyone would run away. So you'd have to go all the way across the field. You know what I mean? To get somebody. But if you got a hold of somebody, man, you just like smush them into the ground. Hmm. It's
Forget the fighter's name, but his brother's name is Timmy. His brother Timmy fights with Texas Armored Combat, and I know Timmy very well. He's only 18 years old, and he stands 6'9" at 210 pounds.
Oh yeah.
And I do not like going against that guy.
Yeah, I bet he can move.
Well, he can move, and one of his favorite moves he loves to do once he gets in close, he'll grab you by either side of your brig where you can't move, and he just headbutts you and follows you all the way into a corner and then holds you there and keeps headbutting you.
Oh man. Yeah, so that's not like LARPing because we headbutt and all that stuff. 6'9" and yeah, geez. I bet I bet he's crazy to deal with. Yeah, the other guy who's like 6'9" is like 500 pounds and he's not very mobile. Very good.
Gregor
Very nice
Clegane.
guy. Yeah, but all you have to do is just ignore him. The team that started ignoring him, like I uploaded a video. It took like 30 some hits, I think, to get the guy into the ground, with 3 people hitting him repeatedly until he finally went down. It's nuts. But if he gets a hold of somebody, man, I mean, they're finished. And there's times where he would just get like the other team's people in the corner, and he'd just like back into the corner and kind of sit, and they'd all be like trapped behind him.
Oh God. Hey, I've been fighting since about March last year, or March of last year. No, March of this year actually, and I've only owned armor since September, this last September.
All right.
And from September to now, I've fought in 5 tournaments, and I train in armor 3 days a week. And I've gotten my body conditioned very quick. We just fought Saturday. So that was fun.
Yeah.
We had,
and
it was
what
a
we
medieval
do, like,
market we did.
what's that?
It was a medieval market that we did here in Shreveport. It was fun.
Yeah,
A
heck
lot of
yeah.
fun.
And it's the easiest way. If no, I will type it. Pigment. I will type it while we're talking. Why should I not date a chick that is cross-eyed? I don't know. Here, I'll type what this stuff we do is called.
Do hurt.
Yeah. Sometimes you say it and people don't understand how to spell it.
Went
Dude,
to Vegas back in August, and I saw we were out there for something else completely, but ended up seeing some of those MMA guys out there, and that was nuts watching that. God, it was nuts.
yeah.
And I was waiting for my armor to come in at that time. I was like, I wish I had my armor right now.
I know. Pigment, yeah, no problem. I see because she might be seeing someone on the side. Do you know, like when they had that show Night Fight that came out, I was so mad because my armor was made, but it wasn't here yet, and I could have tried out for that show. I don't know if you ever saw it in the History Channel back in the day, and I'm sure I would have gotten on it because back then, like they just needed people.
Right.
There were some people that were on it just got wrecked, because they never even fought before. It was like the first time ever.
Who do you get your armor through?
Alexei Parabanos.
Never heard of him.
Oh, so he makes So he's Ukraine, and
Yeah.
he's real famous kind of lately. He started making all those the steel butt plates. I don't know if you
Yeah.
ever saw them. I think he was
Yeah.
one of the first ones to start making them. But it's funny because he's one that you like. I don't know if he makes anything for anybody else. I think he's just independent. And then the only way you get a hold of him is you have to find him like on send him on Messenger and get a hold of him through there, unless it's changed. And he takes a bank transfer. So so like I was trying to get my armor. This is like back in 2019, and there weren't a whole lot of videos of this stuff like it is these days. And I'm sitting there telling the bank, I needed $2,400 to send to this guy. They're like, how do you know? He's like, well, he makes armor. I'm like, like what are you doing with armor? So I'm trying to show him some clips of like Boohurt and stuff. Like, I'm like, huh? Like you don't even know this guy? I was like, no. I was like, but he's the best armor at the time. But
Through Iron Beetle.
Good stuff.
Got mine through Iron Beetle, and so do two other of my guys.
Oh, for a whole set?
Yep.
Oh,
I use a stiletto.
Okay. Buckler. Yeah, I didn't realize they did a whole complete set.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. I was noticing yesterday while you were doing your Pell work, you were having issues and you're getting cuts on your hands. I was having that very same problem, and I come across a guy on Facebook by the name of Andrew Solo, and he runs Soft Sparta.
Yeah, all right, I know who that is.
And they have amazing, and I mean absolutely amazing Under Armour. And it has like over 100 different arming points on the legs, on the top, everything. And it also too has a cuff on the bottom portion where the wrists are, where you're having your problem. It has a leather sleeve that pops up, and you can actually put your armor behind it, so you got something nice and protecting for your wrists and hands and everything, and prevent that from happening.
I know exactly what you mean with that about that thing. Rex Caliber, what's up? Repa, dude. So here, just so you know, in Dark Souls, Buckler, the way to go. In pairing, but because some people ask about pairing with these, it is not as real. I was talking about this a second ago. It is not real at all how you pair your people in that game. If somebody goes like this, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna just slice you right here. Nope. Pairing and stuff. If someone's swinging like if you're out there, it's like fighting Buckler, and someone is going like this, and you try and parry him. You know what they do? They just hit you right. I love parrying though in Dark Souls, but it's totally not real.
Yeah, you get hit with a gap shot right in the armpit, one of the two.
Yeah.
That's bad. It hurts like hell.
It is. I know. I mean, I know we know it's not real, but I'm saying just it's so funny, like, because I had a whole Dark Souls channel, like it was pretty popular back in the day, and it showing like it's just funny though because it's even armor after fighting an armor, I go back and I was looking at some of these Dark Souls videos, and I was surprised like the armor actually looks like a lot of it's pretty much it could be real. I mean, it's fantasy, but they have a lot of pretty accurate renditions of armor and how it actually probably fit. Yo,
I saw Rich Clemente make a comment on there. I was like, ain't no way that's the real Rich Clemente. And I went on there and I looked, and by God, it was a real Rich Clemente. I like to had a heart attack.
Wow.
I was like, that's a UFC Strike Force MMA legend with like an MMA record of 53-11.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He retired from the UFC probably 9 years ago.
Okay.
He's been doing he owns his own gym in Slidell, Louisiana, and he runs he teaches a bunch of kids wrestling and all that. And I sent him a message just for the hell of it, and he responded immediately. Like, oh my God. I was like, dude, can I please? I'm gonna die, but can I please do fisticuffs with you one time for 1 minute?
Yeah. Oh my
He's
God.
like, sure. And I was like, have you ever been in armor before? And he said, no. I was like, I have an advantage. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool.
If I can outlast the first 10, 15 seconds, I got a chance.
Yeah, right. Man, that's cool. Yeah, I don't when we were fighting Arnold 2 years ago or whatever. So Detroit Fight Club was down a guy or something, and they actually had someone. They picked this guy who's this huge like bodybuilder, out of the crowd. You know, people are just watching, and they're so because I was standing there, and the guy from Detroit, Boris, their coach, he's like, "Hey, um, dude, I don't know, man. A live door camera ring would be a good live stream, perhaps." But Boris was like, "Can you help this guy get armor on?" I was like, "Sure." So it turns out they had him pay the fee to join the league. I went up, I helped this guy put armor on. This guy's huge. He was like, I don't even think he was 21 yet. And he was just this huge bodybuilder, and they put him in. He was wrecking everybody. He was always the last person standing. Although Detroit would lose because of an advantage, you know, it'd be like 3-1. And he'd be the only guy left, you know, it's crazy.
You're that young, I mean, you have energy for days.
Oh, yeah. Dude, he was just like destroying everybody. Although there's one part where his gauntlet came off, and he went and picked it up. He put it back on, and nobody noticed. I didn't even notice till after. Someone was complaining, you know, these guys, you can't put someone in that doesn't know the rules. I was just telling him, don't stab anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good, man. He was always like, he was always the last one on their team standing. I don't think he went down once.
Last man standing. I've never won last man standing.
Yeah.
I'm always like one of the first to get knocked out, or like in the middle somewhere on there.
My thing whenever they have last man standing, or for anybody out there, you know, it's like an all versus all kind of thing where there's nobody on a team. You're just all in there, and I always sit there and I usually stand like close to somebody on my left, and as soon as they say go. Like I'm already ready because as soon as they say go, I always try and hit them right in the face as hard as I can, just to get things started. And then I'll like depending what happens, either run or keep fighting. But
the last time I did last man standing, I had been challenging my team captain for some time, and he never would fight me for whatever reason. Yeah. And he stepped into the damn list during last man standing, and I just nonchalantly walked into the corner that was closest to him. I was like, we getting it today.
Yeah.
We getting it today. I went ahead and run right at him, and I got him down, but the problem was that he didn't put on his chin strap. So I had a mace and a pavis on me, and I got him down, but his helmet flew off. So my stupidity stood there and watched him while he was on the ground with his helmet off because there was another guy coming at him, and I was about to try and run up and push that guy away. But when I did that, another guy was behind me on my right, and he had a pole arm, and he swung it from the time of Jesus and landed it right in my lower gut. I folded like a lawn chair and fell right out of the list.
Oh, my
gosh. I got video of it. It was bad.
Man. Did you ever do one where it's like there's no time limit? Just fight somebody till some... Yeah, those are crazy.
Yep.
I think my record was first. Oh, yeah. I think my record with me and... the other guy on my team. I don't know if you know any of the Sanders, like Chris Sander or Heather Sander, but
I've heard their names, but I don't know them personally.
They're like really good. I mean, they're medalists like for the Team USA for like the pro fight stuff. But me and Chris, I think our record 8.5 minutes, and actually it was like almost like no breaks. We're always like grappling or hitting each other, like no rest. And it was like it was over 8 minutes, and he threw me on the ground one time. I was just like, I'm done. I was like, if it was back in the medieval times, like I would probably just accept it. I mean, I can't do anything else.
Right. See, I have no ambition of like doing this until like my body breaks or making it into a like career or going pro or nothing like that. I just do this for fun because it's fun. Yeah. I love doing it. But we have some guys that we have to like really watch that like to do things like, I saw that you beat up my buddy over here earlier, and then when they do like 3-on-3s, I'll push them against the list and make sure their arm goes up to expose a weak spot and try to hit them with a pole arm in the armpit kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of dirty stuff. Mm-hmm. So, yep, never going in the list with you.
Yeah, right. Actually, back in the day, like one of the first things when I first got started was the guys. There are two guys, they don't do it anymore because they're both like over 60 now. But the one guy, he just showed me like, I mean, back in the day, the armpit shots with shields were like a thing.
Oh,
he's like, man. Yeah. And that's like one of the first things I learned. Hit people in the armpit with your shield. It's not, Bradley, it's not LARPing.
My first gap shot ever. I decided for some reason, I don't know why, that it would look cool if I had it on the longsword and try to spin and hit the guy in the head with it. But
Yeah.
by the time I was doing that, he saw me move and he thought I was coming in for like a north to south at an angle shot. And he came from like down and up. And about the time I was spinning, he hit me right across both butt cheeks as hard as he could. Bow! So like I dropped my sword and grabbed my ass immediately and fell down on my knees in front of everybody. And it turned into a big joke.
Those hurt.
It was flat edge. It wasn't like flat blade. It was like right on the edge too. But bah, they had a big like purple bruise across both ass cheeks at an angle.
Yeah, I bet. Megaforce. I had I took a for longsword last weekend. You know, I went for a spin, and the guy he just stepped back. Totally whiffed. Usually, I've never had someone just like he must have saw me getting ready to go because as soon as I started going like this, he just went. Bloop. I picked up around like, wow. I was like, where'd you go?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a falchion from either Canadian Boohurt or Boohurt Tech, but I've had nothing but problems out of Boohurt Tech. So I try to veer away from them. I veer away from Medieval Extreme too. I don't do nothing with Medieval Extreme anymore.
Yeah, I've heard stuff about them lately.
Well, the problem I'm having with them is just it'll say it's in stock, you'll pay for it and all that stuff, and next thing you know, like it'll be 4 or 5 weeks later, I'll send an email, hey, what's the update on it? Oh, it's being made currently. Well, why'd you say in stock if it's got to be made?
Yeah, right. The local knight hero. It is with the shiny buckler, and yeah, I someone who comes in chat got a longsword from them, and it actually bent. Rex Caliber took a sword to the left cheek.
Yep, I just got my longsword from Medieval Extreme, and my first time using it, it bent.
Nuh-uh, really?
Yep.
Wow. All right.
It
So
bent
that's
Saturday.
huh.
Yeah, I won a at Nights at the Beach. I ended up winning a gift certificate for Medieval Extreme, and it knocked down a sword that was already on sale. So I went ahead and jumped on it because I needed a longsword.
Right.
And literally just used it Saturday for the very first time, and it bent.
Oh my God, I feel so bad too because I actually recommended them to buy, and she bought it. She bought the sword, and because we're supposed to have some duels together, and boy, that's gonna suck. I'm like, this place has got to be like the place to go. Oh man, she's gonna hate me if it bends.
Yeah,
Don't
it wasn't a bad bend, but enough.
I see about the shields too. This shield is actually from them. The armor is away. Well, the new guys, you know, I would disagree, Ro. I bet you new guys, it might not be skilled, but I bet a new guy would beat an old someone from those days. I mean, if you both had enough training.
There's a guy on Instagram, and he only responds on Instagram. I forget it. I can't even pronounce his name. There's a bald-headed guy, and he makes bucklers and falchions. That's all he makes, and his stuff is super durable.
Oh yeah,
like beyond durable. We've gotten one of his falchions before, and decided to walk up to some 4x square tubing and hit it as hard as we possibly can. Nothing. Won't fold. Won't bend. Nothing. Zero give.
That's cool. So I mean, I kind of prefer bucklers compared, like in chat, compared to other. Yeah, falchions for dueling. I don't know. I use a saber for dueling. The reason I like bucklers because for me, I hate having this punch shield strapped on my arm. I like bucklers because I feel better if I'm like grappling. I can get in and out behind people. Like better with a buckler. I mean, I still have a really good grip. I can still grab onto stuff with it. You know, I just feel more comfortable with one. Armor works really good. I don't need a big shield to block. If I'm lucky and I can block something, great. If I miss
Right.
and it hits me, well, my armor's my shield, really. I just like it because they're lighter and a little more maneuverable. Yeah, kind of like
If
more
I'm
movable.
fighting for points, that's all I'm using is an arming sword. If I'm fighting tournament for points, but if I'm fighting to take you down, falchion.
Yeah, good point. Falchions are a lot better for letting people know that you exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like so. And Kaylee, I I think some of my last upload, somewhere in my last 5 uploads, I have one of my longsword fights. If anyone wants to watch it, I got longsword. I upload all my fight footage here, but in between, there's a lot of in between stuff.
Alrighty. I got to go ahead and head to work. I greatly appreciate you having me here in your live, and I look forward to seeing you again on here. I'm going to send you some of the people that I'm on the team with. I got a Sir Mango that's really good too. He posts regularly.
Yeah,
He
heck
goes
yeah.
live when we go to do nights at night and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you take care out there. Enjoy your training, and I'll holler at you.
Have a good day at work. I am gonna be at Carnage, actually. Yeah.
Right.
I am gonna be at Carnage, actually. Yeah. I can hear myself. So the thing with Carnage is like it's a good ways away. So I got 70 days to train for it. If anyone's interested, usually every third or fourth day, I'll be training like in at least some armor, doing this, but like more serious, like moving around and in armor. And also like every third, fourth day, I go but it's at 2 a.m. 1 to 2 a.m. I go to a parking garage here and I get exercise in the armor. Well, I will be at Carnage. So far, I'm just signed up for duels. I must have made it into all the categories. Did y'all see like? So they announced there's so many people that apply for duels. Yeah. Dylan, that'd be cool, dude. Yeah, I'm all about it. So they posted if because there's a huge wait list that you always have to kind of be ranked. So like unless you're top ranked, like you might not even get in. And I got in. So someone out there thinks I'm top ranked. I mean, I have a lot of medals from the season to prove it. Factions. Oh wait. You're falchions or factions. I know what you're saying. But yeah, I am ranked high enough that I guess they sent me my bill. I got to pay like $60 to fight at Carnage. But that's good. I made it. So I'm doing duels. Very, very slim chance I might fight with a team there. Yo! Oh no! Alright. I beat Dakota Miller this year. My success against Dakota Miller though is like 1-8. But I I remember what I did. But you're absolutely right. Good luck because yeah, I'm gonna need it. When I go to Carnage, oh man, it's crazy, man. It's everybody that's good. Yo, I know he is such a great person in real life too. I do actually. I finally beat Dakota though this year. One time. Dakota and I actually got yelled at for dancing too much. We were having a dance off after at Dragon Con, and they're like, you guys have to go. We have duelists waiting in the list. He was doing he did this like kind of like flip cartwheel thing. I was breakdancing. The crowd was loving it. Oh, yo, man. Oh, you're so lucky that you can train with them. That's cool. It's great, having people like that around you is so good because you can train with people that are so good. Like, I mean, I'm not bad. I'm not like the best, but I'm not bad either. So, whenever, we have stuff here, I think I up people's games whenever we have people and like newer people or meet up with other people. Yeah, heck yeah. Wait, he's in Lexington or you are? I thought that I know about what area he's from. I didn't think he was in Lexington. You are, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say because I thought I knew someone in Lexington. They had an event there, and Dakota, and I guess I don't know if he went, but I know that that team was going, and I remember because I was thinking, wait, I don't think they're from Lexington, they were visiting for an event. But anyway, yeah, that's cool. Well, yeah, if you see him or something, you remember, tell him I said hi. Ah, all right, North Vernon. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that it sucks because I don't make it out west enough. So next year, I'm trying to make a point of it to get to a couple events farther west. Thanks for the likes, James. Thanks for the likes. This year's pretty good. I beat a couple other people this year that I like never thought I'd beat, and I fought them multiple times. You know what I mean? Like people that I fought multiple times that I haven't won, but I did against some people this year. You know, it's like you go to an event, you know, you sign up for an event, you know, like Dakota, Sam, like Sam Samurai, you know, you see people on there, and then I'm like, well, this is gonna be a really tough tournament, that's for sure. So armor, June, July. Oh, yo, with Eric, dude, that would be awesome to duel Eric out there. If you think about it, if you remember or know the time, send me a message about it because I'll try and mark it on my calendar. That's awesome. Were we talking before about we had all the highlights of your team having all the highlights, the good highlight reel? Gotcha. From Cincinnati Siege. So armor. I try every fourth day I try not to let more than 4 days. My arms are good to go on the fourth day for the heavy duty stuff. Yo, I'm pretty sure that was a while ago it happened, but I think that was us talking about that. Dude, they were doing awesome, man. The whole highlight reel was practically all you guys. So every fourth day, I usually try and get the armor and the exercise, the top half of my armor on, and I just put together a steel set of armor with heavier arms specifically to make it harder. So every fourth day, 3 to 4 days. I did it this morning. Like yes, I did it. I did longsword and armor yesterday. I went and worked 12 hours, and now I'm back. I'm still awake doing this in the morning. Yo, yeah, man, that was great, good highlights. And the other thing too, you know, like I do cardio a lot. I just don't usually live stream cardio because it's boring. And the other thing is like I can't run like 2 miles. I usually do like a couple miles like just to do it. Running long distance isn't going to really help you in this sport. I do it more just to burn some calories. But the other thing too is whenever I used to do cardio, like no one would tune in. I do my ladder drills, I do jump rope. One time I was sitting there, jump rope, talking like, you know, when you stream, you gotta talk. You know, you can't just sit there. So I'm just talking to myself for like 10 minutes. No one was tuned in. I'm doing ladder drills and jump rope. So I was like, yeah, it's like, forget about it. Now people tune in. So we do cardio like every third day. And that's good for, like, I think Dee was saying he practices in armor. Oh my God. That you took the team out is great, man. Sprints, yep, sprints. You want to know Pale Horse? Oh yeah. I do love Pale Horse. I went out to dinner with them after in South Carolina last weekend. Wow, is it just last weekend? It was. Like this last Sunday, I think I fought. Yeah, that's crazy. It hasn't been time is going so slow. But I went out to dinner with them, man. I don't know. A couple of them were like, man, you should put your armor on. Maybe go out with Pale Riders or something. And we'll see. See, the thing I like about Pale Horse is the personality. Like, I jive with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, same thing. I put on armor, I run around in it. My armor fits really well. People used to always say online, even with this, look, everybody, we're almost on 500,000 hits. And no, I'm not like just smacking this dummy as hard as I can. But everyone's like, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna mess up your shoulders, bro. I'm almost to 500,000. And I know a lot of times I'm just sitting here talking like this. But at the same time, you know, we get a lot of good days in here. I get a lot of days too in armor practicing. people will say in armor, like, oh, you're going to mess up your joints. Armor fits. Yeah, same. Best you can do. It is the best. Not just best you can do. I think it's the best. Training in armor. Doing cardio in armor. You know what I used to do? I used to go to the playground with my daughter and play tag on the jungle gym. So I'd have to bend down and climb stuff and run in armor, like on the playground. If you really get used to your... Sorry. You really get used to your armor when you're playing in the jungle gym in it. Nice. Yeah, heck yeah. That's cool. Yo, Clayton. What's up, Clayton? Yeah, that's the thing too. My forearms, the first forearms I got made were too big. And the thing was that my gauntlets, I couldn't move my hands more than this because the hourglass of the gauntlet kept getting stuck on the stupid forearm. Dylan, thanks for the like. This rain is not good. I'm taking my steel armor out for show and tell for the new fighters today. I don't want to have my steel armor out in this rain. Ah, yep. Heck yeah, man. Yo, the MMA is the best. Oh, yeah. Same problem, huh? It's funny how that... Yeah, I can see that being a common problem. Oh, I gotta do the puzzle piece. Hang on. When you stream sometimes, the stupid puzzle piece lights up here. I passed the test. It does that for inactivity. Like, I'm obviously moving around. I don't know why it does that. Nikki, alright, here's your set. I was saying I was waiting until you come back. If you're still there, if you're doing something, don't feel you gotta stick around. Here we go. No, you're good. I actually got distracted and I was like, oh my god, I was like, she left. I said I was going to do a set. I was like, well, we'll do it when she comes back. That would mean even if it was later tonight. I got fighter training at 8. Show and tell day, whatever you call it. Or at 6. Whoa! Has it been an hour? It has. Well, I gotta wait for the bell. Right? Here we go. Finish this set right here. So we'll probably be on again tonight later. Maybe after 8 or 9. I was saving the time slot just in case I had a date. But I don't have a date tonight. So we'll probably be back on here. Loner arms. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just get piecing together kit. Yeah. That is some luck to get everything pieced together. His stuff, yeah. That is, I'm glad you did. You know, my friend, his first set of armor, he went and bought it. I was telling him, don't spend money on this. I was like, wait and see if you want to do it. Let's do a couple practices. He came to one practice. Next thing I know, he's like, I'm meeting somebody to go buy their armor. I was like, we've had one practice. Dude, now the guy's like gold medalist. Crazy. David, yo, you too. Have a good day. That's at least I just got off work. I'm done working for today. I just get to screw around and do nothing except hit Bob, get some exercise. I hope you have a great day at work. This weather is so bad. Alright, the clouds are coming from there. They almost always come from there. I'm just trying to see what it looks like. It's actually lighter over there. Maybe this will stop. I have to go to bed. Work wasn't too bad. Actually, it was kind of bad. Here, I'll tell you what I did at work. Oh, I did. Hey, so, yeah, I did, 203 hits in 60 seconds. I'm not going to do it right now. Because I just worked out pretty hard my arms. I was thinking of redoing one, but it's way back in my uploads. But it was 203 hits in 60 seconds with this, a different buckler, a heavier buckler actually. We'll do one though. How about we'll redo one? Give it a couple days. I'm not doing it right now after work. The thing is, afterwards, after 203 hits in 60 seconds, like, I was wrecked for the rest of the workout. I spent so much energy doing that my arms actually were kind of messed up. We'll redo it. We'll see if we can beat the record. Yeah, but work was kind of messed up. Like, yeah, yo, that's awesome. Well, that's cool, man, to be in the 30s. You're watching. Oh, Rex, what's up, Rex? We'll be quiet. We don't want work to hear. Yeah, 203 hits in 60 seconds. Crazy. But that's out of armor. We should do one in armor, too. And we'll see what we can do in armor. Yeah, come on over. We'll have lots of cans of green beans and pumpkin filling. That's what I stock up on, pumpkin. I won't have bad eyesight. I got cans of pumpkin, green beans. Yo. Gotcha. I won't scream though. So here's how work went. I got one of the patients I had was like in her 80s, totally out of her mind, confused, won't stand in bed, hooked up to four different IVs, and it was just crazy trying to keep her from ripping out IVs. Another guy, yo, what up, man? What the world? What's up? My night at work, I was just talking about, it's freezing out here. I have my ballroom dance shirt on. I was like, let's wear this. I was like, I never wear this ballroom dance stuff anymore. And here we are out here. It's getting colder. It's pouring down rain. I have a new fighter night tonight. It better not be raining. I'm taking all my steel armor out to the meetup spot. Yeah, so this lady, totally out of it, right? Thanks for the like. What the world? Totally out of it. So the thing is, she's got all these IVs hooked up. So it's constantly, they're getting tangled on stuff. You go in the room, she's pulling that, and we're like, no, stop doing that. She's like, oh, I need scissors to cut these. We're like, no. I'm not a knight at medieval times because I could not ride a horse. If I could ride a horse, I guarantee you I would send my application. Dude, it would be a more fun job than probably anything I ever did. But I'm sure after time, you work at medieval, you do the same show for 10 years, I bet you're bored as shit. It is, yeah, it's getting colder. Can you imagine that? 10 years of riding a horse, hitting the same dude with your joust, in the joust. Everyone's going, go Blue Knight! And you're putting on a show like I'm the Blue Knight, yes! But inside, you're just dead inside. You're like, oh God, here we go. Back to work. Yeah. Jobs are jobs. I think even if you enjoy the jobs, you can get burnout from. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not cold. I'm saying it is cold out. I'm not freezing. Freezing. I do some LARPing. I generally fight in like steel fighting, the combat sport, which is kind of what we're training for here. It's not really training. This is kind of just. It used to be. It is actually a thing. We're trying to hit this dummy 1,000,000 times in a year. There's the church bells. We haven't heard any police sirens or fire trucks or ambulances. Almost every day, though, when I live stream, we do. But, yeah, I mean, for fighting, like, where you can punch and kick and it's not scripted, like full contact. Combat sports, the best in the world. Where else in the world can you hit someone with an axe as hard as you can? Or punch him in his face with your shield. Yeah, that term. Yeah, like what the world just typed. Boo hurt. So besides the lady trying to cut her IVs, rip out her IVs, I had another guy who kept getting confused, and he'd come out in the hallway with his walker, and he'd be going, and the nursing aide would be like, where are you going? He'd be like, I'm going to my room. She's like, that's your room. He's like, that's not my room. She's like, that is your room. You're at the hospital. It's like, I'm not at the hospital. Like, he's standing in the hallway. We're all working. Does not believe we're in the hospital. Oh, yes. Oh, that's cool. You've seen it. Yo, it's the best. But I do some LARPing too. But in general, I fight in the steel fighting, like the armor, like Boo Hurt. Thanks for the likes. What the world? And do you know what? someone typed lizard, lizard, lizard in my chat, and I cannot get it to show up in yours. What's up with that? Yeah, he keeps coming out. Yeah, like once an hour with his robe on. You know, and then and then I had another room. There's a couple double rooms, and both of them are throwing up at the same time. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Yeah. I try and type that into your chat to make it say it on the text. I used to. I don't anymore because it just doesn't let me do it. I'm surprised it lets me type USA, USA, because it counts it as like spam or something, I guess. We're on we're gonna be on 480,000 hits. I'm thinking of getting a cake for the 500,000th hit and cutting it with a steel sword, and maybe smashing the other half with a mace or something. But the thing is, I have to figure out how to do it, because I have to have something, like I can't be just to cut a cake in half with a sharp sword. I need something to support each side of the cake, and I have to line the sword up so I cut it down the middle. Do you know what I'm talking about? So I have the clearance to get through it. However, if I do that, is that going to just make the cake splatter on the ground? So I'm trying to plan out how to do it. I could just do it with a Boohurt sword and have it on a flat surface and cut it in half, in pieces. But at the same time, it's not as cool. We'll see. I gotta figure it out. Nikki, work was just crazy. 2 people in the same room, they're both throwing up at the same time. It's like one's going, "Ugh!" The other's like, "Ugh! Ugh!" Dude, it's crazy. Rice Krispie cake, you think that'd be good? Oh man. Yeah, it's bad. It was so bad. Then a good shield gauntlet. Man, short. I don't even know if they still make them. What was it called? Shuriken Market had a really great one. Yo, oh poet. I hope I didn't miss you. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. Nice. I thought you were saying good night. Poet, welcome back. I was gonna say, did I miss you? You're just getting here. All right. So, yeah, you know, and when you got 2 people thrown up together in the same room, the nursing aide comes out. She was gonna throw up because she was in there listening to them both throw up and watching it happen. Kind of grossed her out. What else was crazy? Then I had someone whose heart rate was like 160 half the night again. But yeah, whatever. You know what I had time to do though? Is I had time to make a couple AI techno songs, and I'm going to make a channel about AI techno. AI is going to replace everything. I'm getting on board. Yeah, 160 for hours. They're asymptomatic though. Like they don't notice it's happening. You know what I'm talking about? So there's Tin Man. If you're there, what's up? Good morning. I'm still awake from yesterday. We're going until like 10 at the latest. I said we were getting off at 9. We're not. We're getting off at 10. We're getting off when this rings out again for the second hour. Let's get 2 hours in. And I have to be up at like 3 p.m. because I gotta meet new people for the team. We're having a team get together with new people tonight, and I'm running it. I gotta get 5-6 hours of sleep. Oh yeah, I will. I do this all the time though. Yo. Oh, here we go. This is for you, Tin Man. I think Wednesday. Yeah, because I'm off today, so tomorrow is what you mean, right? Yep. Got a new one, man. We got a date set up, everybody. Our team is this big. 3. I'll tell you about it. Got a new date set up, and you know what? It's not going to be totally soon, probably after the holidays. She finally asked me a question. Did we talk about that yesterday? Thanks about the shield. It's titanium and it's from Medieval Extreme. I owe Tin Man a set here real quick. When I unpackage this, every scratch on here is from other people's swords and stuff. I've had it for a while. When I unboxed this though, I was outside and the light hit it and I blinded myself. It's that bright. Alright, here's for the Heart Me set, for Tin Man. And now I'll tell you, this girl finally asked me a question I was talking about this yesterday, so here's the update. Wow, I just realized Bob's pretty tall today. That's punching in his face right there. I forgot I raised him up a notch. Bah, 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 bah. Body shot, body shot, body shot. Bah, bah, bah. Bah, bah, bah. All right. I don't know how many that was. 10 minutes for you. I'm just going to stop counting to 100. That's the new rule. We will do what I think is 100. Now that I've not been counting, I can't count. That was for you. So, yo, Immerser. So check this out. I've been talking to this girl for like 4 days now or something like that. She never asked me a question. This is where we left off last night. She hasn't asked me a question yet. I was saying, like, I don't know. Usually, I would stop talking to them already. However, these are on the apps. Thanks for the likes. However, she was writing a whole lot. So I'd ask something or whatever, and she'd write back all this stuff. She likes the armored fighting stuff. She used to box. I was like, did you like compete in boxing? And she went on this whole thing, and it ends in a period. Doesn't ask me anything. Like, and what should I ask about next? Well, like, what do you, whatever. She just writes a whole big thing about it. Doesn't say, what about you? This goes on for like 4 days, right? Oh, like over a dozen back and forths. She finally asked me a question yesterday. She asked me, she's like, how was your day? I was like, well, I was like, good. This close, yeah. We just got off work. As soon as I started the stream, I had got home like 5 minutes before that. I threw on a dance shirt, went in the backyard, started streaming. Oh, man. Is that how you say that? Begot him. So she asked me a question, and then she asked me another. Then I was like, so what kind of music you listen to anyway? Because it's not listed. I was like, and you like live music or anything? I'm trying to think of something to do for like a first date. And she was like, yeah. She was telling me what she likes. So she actually kind of shares some similar interests in music. And she's like, what do you like? I was like, oh, finally. This close is to just like not asking her another question. So yeah, we'll see. Right. Yeah, she used to box. She did she likes armored stuff. We'll see how it goes. Yo, Capricio, what's up? Burley. So true. She's another physician. Guys, I don't know why. The one I went out last time was a physician. Like pediatrics. That one that ghosted me. Unmatched me. I don't know, man. It's something about doctors. I mean, she's a doctor. She does like plastic surgery, so like that kind of whatever doctor. You know what I mean? Totally awesome. She asked me a question. Now we're all good, bro. It was 4 days later. Reggae, what's up? What is that game? Jack Black is in a game. I don't really have one of those swords, boars. Good morning, good Tuesday, Reggae. Good to see ya. Space Comics! I see it, 2020 Amazing Space Comics. Thanks for the share. Space Comics, thanks for the share. I am American. I'm down in the Pittsburgh area. Oh, really? I didn't know that Capricio. I did not know that there was a game where Jack Black. Huh. Oh, man. Hey, thanks for the compliment. Space Comics, I appreciate it. So you're playing that game. What is it on? Or like I don't know. I only have consoles. Thanks for the like. What the world? Reggae. Thanks for the like. Brutal Legend. No. Okay. PS. Oh, it's an older game. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I've been awake. Yesterday, yo, Gary Snail, what is up? Nice cowboy. Yo, you haven't Burley. Good to see ya. Always good talking with ya. Next, I might be live late tonight. We don't know. We don't know. Just see how things go. So, yesterday, remember, if anyone who's here yesterday, we did longsword in armor with my armor yesterday. I went to work, came home from work, and we're back. I have not been to bed yet. 10 a.m. is the cutoff. I have to get some sleep. I'm running a get-together for our team tonight. I can't show up like a total zombie. 7K. Reggae, I knew it was going to come up. Y'all are too nice. Thanks for smashing that like button. Nikki, have a good day. It is essential. As long as I get like 5-6 hours for today, I'll be good. Because I'm gonna go to bed early. I work at a hospital overnight. Taylor! Whoa, wait, is Taylor? No, Taylor's not here. Just said Taylor joined. He's on TikTok. Yeah, I do, Capriccio. I've had a... When's the last one that I had, though? I don't eat them often. The reason I don't always eat them often, because this could just be a dumb thing. Yo, Taylor! Oh, man. Taylor, says for you. Let me just say, sometimes I don't trust where ground meat comes from, especially if it's from a restaurant. They could say it's from here, but bro, they could sweep up whatever they want to grind it up. Thanks about the mustache, Gentle Savage. What up, man? Yeah. Dude, like, I live right by it. I live less than a mile from work. Taylor, this says for you. Yo, how's it going? Here we go. Let me I need to freeze chat, or you know what's going to happen? I'm going to get behind. Oh, yeah. Do you know how I gained weight? The Mayo Clinic, that's cool. The Mayo Clinic is great. I will catch up on chat right after the set for Taylor. Taylor, what's up? Oh, we had a super fan day yesterday. Well, it's good you're here. But I like to try and, at least for super fan stuff, it was super fan only chat. All right. Or no, it was 2 days ago. Here we go. This says for you. Thanks for the likes. Whoa! Oh! Capriccio coming back. Where are you? Am I getting mixed up? Have I been awake too long? I thought you said you were heading out. No, we were just talking about what we're eating. Pop. Uppercut. Whoa, missed. Uppercut. Ooh. So here, I'll tell you how I got to be over 200 pounds. Taylor, that set is for you. Good to see ya. Thank you, Capriccio, for all those lots of multiple gifts. What the world? Are you here? Look at this thing. I was trying to give these to you last night, but I couldn't. I'm not coercing anyone to do them, but these are free tickets. Oh, sorry. Man, I don't know what that's about. I don't know what they do. I was in What the World's live stream. I was like, I'm gonna do a bunch of tickets. They cost $0. It even says it doesn't count towards my gifts, but there it is. What are those tickets? Man. So when I was trying to get to be over 200 pounds, oh no, Reggae, so I just saw that. You don't have enough cows to equal what they sell on burgers. Bro, that's crazy. So where does it come from? Oh, dude, I never even thought about that. Yeah, food work story. Food work. Sorry about the coughing. Ugh. So when I got to be over 200 pounds, right, I was getting things mixed up. Ugh. I do train with real people. Not enough. We're going to get some new people today, hopefully. So when I was trying to be over 200 pounds, Ray Gay, good to see you, man. You have a good day, man. Hope you have a great Tuesday. Hope the weather's better than here. Soylent Green. Oh my gosh. Oh man. So maybe. Who knows? Oh, I don't know. That something could be going around for sure. All right. So when I was gonna be like over 200 pounds, like back in the day, I would divide up my sleep. I pretty much had a good sleep schedule where I'd always sleep about 8 hours. And I had a special alarm clock, so I had 2 alarm clocks, where I'd set it for 4 hours. If I was going to bed at like 10 p.m., I'd wake up at 2. If I was going to bed at midnight, I'd wake up at 4. And I'd wake up 4 hours. I would eat before bed. I'd wake up 4 hours later, and I had a whole meal prepped to just heat up, and I'd eat it. I'd go back to bed. It wrecked my sleep schedule, though, at one point where I had so much, I almost sounded like insomnia or so. I don't know what happened. But after months of doing that, I finally weighed more than 200 pounds. But it wrecked my sleep. Jacob, if you're there. Yo, oh, whoa, what's up? Hey, what's up, Jacob? Hope things are going good. Hope, whichever side you're on, it's a doozy. So I hope you're on at least the better of the two. Both are kind of doozies. So I'm going to go to bed probably around... We're streaming till like 9:45. We'll stream till 10. We'll stream till 10. And then I'm going to go to bed. And I have to get up at 3. Yo! Oh! Wait, I missed something in chat too. Wait. Oh, what time? Yeah, Spooning. All right, Spooning. Thanks for the heartbeat for one. And that was you asking about the time. I'm going to get up at 3 p.m. Go to bed around 10. Get up at 3. 5 hours. We'll be good. I'm going to get to bed early tonight. See, I don't know about soy milk. I've never had soy milk. I don't think. Eating is it messes up your sleep for sure. This set is for you. Oh, yeah. So, Maverick, sorry, I thought you heard me. So I do train with real people sometimes. I have not for a little while. We've just been doing all these competitions. Like, my 2 teammates that live close to here, we just haven't really met up for a while. We will. Maybe we'll live stream it sometime if we do. All right, this set here for spooning. Right, it's going to start right now. Put a heart in me. Thanks for likes. Body shot, uppercut. You know what's great though with a buckler like this is you go like this right here in the helmet with someone who has a brim, and it just jams right in there to knock their head back a little bit. Likes. Maverick, thanks for the likes. Yeah, I couldn't tell you when the next time we're gonna get together. We all just fought together though at a tournament in South Carolina or Virginia, and they're off to do something else. I'm sure we'll get some more live training in. I like to. I don't get enough of the training with other people in armor. We are. What the world? Thanks for liking the live. Let's get a sweatshirt on. Let's go inside. Woo! that shield is noisy. I'm going to put a sweatshirt on because it actually is getting even colder out here. Don't want to get sick, do we? I don't really believe that that'd totally get me sick, but it could. All right. Put on a sweatshirt. Thanks for the likes. Where? Like, where is the fighter? New fighter thing? I'm in Pittsburgh. New fighter meetup tonight. Oh my god, I forgot to message somebody about it too. Well, I mean, we'll have others, but there we go. A little better. Let's make sure Jimmy ate his food. Sometimes it's the only reason. That's the only way I know that Jimmy the hamster is still alive. Yes, he did. Jimmy. All right. He's not going to come out. I mean, that's for sure. Jimmy! Jimmy Stickers. Oh, I'm going to wake him up. Jimmy Stickers. Yeah, he's in hamster years. He's old. You know, I'm dreading the day I come home and his food is still full. His food bowl. That's when something happened. Remember that time I was digging around for him on the live? Because I was afraid something happened to him. And I was thinking, that's actually not good to do on the live stream, because if something did happen to him, it sucks when you're fishing around for him when you're who said Andy, this set's for you, Andy. We'll do it right now. What's up? Good morning. You know, like digging around and then you find them and they're not even warm, you know? It sucks. So I got to make sure Jimmy ate his food, so I know he's still with us. Because I could look at the record on the camera though too. He sets off an alarm. That's the other thing too. If his food was untouched, I'd make sure to see if he was awake yet. All right. Yo, Badman, thanks. This mustache is. I'm going Black Friday shopping, everybody. Friday, 8 a.m. We're shopping in Armor. Black Friday. I have to work the night before, so that's why I'm not going to be there right in the beginning. 8 a.m. We're wearing the mustache with the helmet and armor. We're going to start at Walmart. We'll see where the day takes us. After that, though, I gotta trim it because it's on. I gotta grow out a whole beard. But we're having a mustache for Black Friday shopping. All right, Andy, this set's for you. Oh, let me make sure. I want to make sure the app is still counting. Quick technical timeout, because sometimes it doesn't. Drone, what's up, Drone? If you're there, if you're there, back at it. I have not been to bed yet. I'm still awake from last night, from yesterday when you saw me. All right, it's still counting. Wow, we're at 2,600 hits. We're actually at the goal of the day is 2,800, something like that. All right, this set's for you, Andy. Back at yeah. Yo, and thanks for hitting the like button. We did the workout in Armor. I went to work, came home. We're doing this. Yo, Capricio, or no, Andy. Sorry, you guys got the same colored avatar from here. And I don't have glasses on. Andy, you're the GOAT. Here we go. Ba, ba, ba. Whoa. Thanks for the likes. Boom. That is for you, Andy. Thanks for those goats, by the way, too. Yo. Don't ever worry about. Just come by. Like, you're not ever obligated to come to do anything. Coins, nothing. Just same thing I say for super fans It's freaking $10 a month. The worst thing would be someone to have and to be self-conscious or whatever, to think like, don't ever think you got to donate something. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like if someone always comes by and is like, oh, I'm gonna give this guy a TikTok, whatever, 10 roses every time I come in, and then don't feel guilty like, oh, I don't have any roses. Do you know what I mean? It's all the same. Even like super fans, if super fans are like, I'm not paying $10 a month for this shit, just still come back. Don't matter. You know what I mean? Yo! Amazing Space Comics. Thank you for the rose. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's holiday season too. I think we've all fractioned out our gifts. So I take here's another thing. A lot of times when I donate stuff, it comes out of my gift gallery. This app, right? You have to pay money to get coins. They take a chunk of your money to get coins. Then if you gift the coins to someone else, they're taking a chunk of those coins as you gift to them. So you're taking a whole number, it's turned into a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction, until in the end then there's no coins. But do you know what I mean? Like, don't ever just feel like, don't think you set like a bar or something like, I don't expect the gifts. If anything, it's just cool when people are here. Don't feel obligated. I will tell you, I'll thank anybody who drops a gift. Like, we know we do the Heart Me thing, 100 cents, 100 reps, but don't feel like you have to, because you did something before. Yo! Gotcha, alright. Thanks for the likes, whoever's oh, Drone, thanks for the likes. You know what? I was looking at my, speaking of drones, my Phantom 4 controller. I was looking, I think I might be able to just get another controller for the Phantom 4, and I should be able to pair it with it. The only problem is that they have to have the same, I think they have to have the same firmware update for it to work. So I probably have to update them both. And the thing I like about the Phantom 4 I have now is I never did an update. So it's totally like from the beginning. I think I might have done one or two where, you know what I mean? There's no restrictions. I don't know if Phantom 4 is I don't know if they've ever made it where you can't fly. Like I had like no fly zones didn't even register. Not that I go do no fly zones, but I like to have the freedom of not being restricted. So we're hitting our friend Bob here, and yo, Anchor! There's a church bell. What time is it? 9:30? Anchor, what's up? Need sleep, welcome back. Hitting the stummy a bunch of times in between my... we're doing it for a million times in a year. And it's more about the chat than hitting the dummy, but we do have this thing here. Anchorbeard, what's up? Anchorbeard, thank you for that repost. I hope you're having a good day. If you're at work again, this is day 163, by the way. We're on over 480,000 after today, and that's the goal. That's what we're doing. We're hitting a dummy with the sword. Short answer, short and easy answer. Anchor, I hope you're having a good day. Yo, that is great to see you. Oh, is Rand here too? What's up? Good morning, if you're here still. Chase, thanks for the follow. So, man, I do have, what am I uploading today? I still have some fight stuff to upload. World, did I send you that picture of me falling on my face? Did I send it to somebody else? When I was fighting Jay? Plans later, yeah. So here's the thing. We got a, yo, nice. Wait, what kind of drink? Woke up for a drink. Anchor, man, it's always good to see you. I know we have the most conflicting schedules ever. You know what I mean? I hope you're doing well. So, oh, Chase, yes, right. What was I gonna say? Later on. All right, I just got off work. I'm going to bed around 10. I'm waking up around 3. I'm throwing, like, all my armor. I should take my truck. Actually, I'm throwing my armor in something. Sleep. I need sleep. I'm going to take it all to the park, and we're having a new fighter day. So 5 p.m. I have to be there. Ooh, I forgot. We're starting at 5, not at 6. So I have to get up at like 3. Get packed, go there. Yeah, I work nights. My live stream of this yesterday, I went to work after it. I'm still up. So I get like 5-6 hours of sleep, load my armor in my car or truck, go to the park. We got at least 2 people that are like confirmed to come by. The one guy deadlifts something like 600 pounds or something. It's crazy. He wants to fight in the cage matches. Dude. So anyway, got to meet up with some of them. There's up to 5 people that could show up. But I know 2 are like confirmed for sure. We might have 3, possibly 4. You never usually get all 5 to come out. Thanks. I mean, that's the thing. And then after that, I should be back out here doing this again tonight. The only thing that'll change it is if I somehow just get too tired to do it, which probably won't happen. But I don't know. We'll see. And if not, we'll be back on here doing this again tomorrow. Was that Nick Oma that was just there? I saw the same colored avatar pop up, or whatever you call it, the profile picture. But someone else, yo, and she loved the chase. Thanks for hitting the like. That's who. Somebody tuned in, and then it says to me like the live, so it overrode the whoever just tuned in. Oh man! Thanks for the likes. What the world? Thanks for the likes. Man, I got. Let's see. If we're doing like, just say we're doing like 3,000 a day. After the weekend, I think around Monday. No, we might even do it before Monday. If I'm hitting Bob twice a day, we might hit the maybe over the weekend 500,000th hit. Oh my God! Y'all are too nice. Thanks for the likes. So many likes. Do you know like how Actually, you got me wondering. I knew it was Nick. Nick Oma, yo, I saw I recognized your avatar pop up. It was just for a split second. I knew you're there. What's up? We're almost at 500,000. It might happen this weekend, but I need a cake. I need a cake to split with a sword. Here's what we'll do. If for some reason it doesn't line up with a good day, we'll just plan it. We'll still do the 500,000 hit, but it might be like we might be on like 510,000. Because with the holiday coming up, I'm gonna be doing this on Thanksgiving. No day off. At least a little bit. Maybe we'll just get one hit on Bob for Thanksgiving. I'll come out, it'll be like this. Alright, that's it. Not on live stream. Oh, World, too. Because I know we're talking about, Woodland is on a trip right now. So maybe that's another reason why, I know that y'all kind of lost touch about that interview thing. I'm working on Thanksgiving. That's the plan. The day after, we're going out in armor. That's my plan. Black Friday shopping, and then later at night, I'm going to my mom's for the day after. So I have Thanksgiving plans, but not on Thanksgiving. Thanks for the like. What's up there, Daywalker? We got another. Yeah, we'll just go till 10. We got another 24 minutes. Why not? Let's just rack up some points. The wind is blowing. This stupid rain. I'm gonna. Thankfully, there's a gazebo where we're meeting up tonight. I just don't know if the police are going to care. Sometimes they do after 5 p.m. in the winter. The park is technically closed. However, you can still walk onto the property to this gazebo. So I think I'm just going to set everything up in the gazebo to start with while it's still light out. Oh, I need to bring freaking lights. I can use my cell phone camera. Yeah, all set for the, yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, thanks. It's the fireplace spot, but it's down the hill. So the fireplace spot is actually up on top of the hill, and you have to drive through the park to get there. Which after they don't lock the gates, but after dark, they could technically you get in trouble because you're there after hours, I guess. Yo, tiki torches would be great. Double D, what's up again? So there's a gazebo that's like technically on the park campus or whatever you call it, but it's across from the park. There's a big parking lot, so we're gonna park there. I'll set up all the armor. I'll just lay it all out in there. Yo, Torquay teaches night. You know when I go to Pensick, there's this big road. It's so cool. It's lined by tiki torches, and it's so long. Someone has to go and light them all, but still, it's so cool looking at night. In the medieval theme of that camp. I know. We should light the fireplace up. You have to have a permit, I bet, for it. Was anyone here when I was live streaming when they came and yelled at me? The park ranger yelled at me for hitting the tree with a sword. It was a tree stump. And she came over and one of the rangers is like pulls up. I was live streaming. Yeah. Right, it's not your tree stump. Is that what we're talking about? So I'm sitting there hitting the tree stump. There's another thing besides Bob. Yeah, I need the fireplace isn't mine. Light it, right, it's not mine, just light it. So I was hitting the tree stump pedal that I have, And I'm sitting there. I got you, the fireplace, I see what you're saying. It'd be good on a day like this, keep you warm. And I'm sitting there and this car pulls up. And I like kind of look over and like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm hitting this tree stump with a sword. And they're like, I like do sword fighting, it's for practice. She's like, I don't think you shouldn't be doing that. Or you can't be doing that. I was like, well, I've been coming here for like 3 years to do it. I was like, no one's ever said anything. I was like, it's a tree stump. It's not like a live tree. And she was sitting there. And she's like, all right. She just gets in the car and drives off. Well, thanks. I'll give you the. It's not as it all seems. Because this is. See, I do have some stuff sitting on that table. There's not a lot of stuff out here, and this is the treadmill. I wanted to use this treadmill. It won't turn on standing up, but I was going to spray paint some circles on it to use as practice, so that the treadmill would go, and I'd do thrusting exercises at it. You know what I mean? And but it won't turn on standing up. So I actually don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And this cushion here is for we used to put Bob on this cushion inside. But I appreciate it. This is some crappy weather though. Oh yeah, we do. There's a couple chairs out here. It's not usually when it warms up. I clean that table off again because sometimes you can eat out here, which isn't bad, Trisha, is Trisha here? Reese, thanks for the follow. So yeah, not every morning, just for anybody new. We're not always on at this time. Thanks for the likes. We're not always on at this time, but usually about 3 days a week we are. It's never the same 3 days because I always work different times. But it's either now, like about 2 to 3 p.m. or 10 p.m. we get on. Or now 2 a.m. when we do cardio in the garage. Yeah, I saw what you said, Nick. And someone was in here from chat who says it's raining in Ohio. So that means I know it's going to rain all day. Because what Ohio gets, we usually get. I'll have to make sure that I message everybody today. Like, there's a gazebo. We're not gonna be in the rain, but wear something like so. Just in case. Sucks, man. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't look at the weather. Thanks for the likes. I don't know. Well, anyway, it is what it is. You can't control the weather. Things just happen. We're still gonna do our thing. I'm just making sure that this counter's still working. I do some LARP. I generally stick with the steel fighting though. Oh no! Oh, that's where I'm at. I'm close to southeastern Ohio, everybody. Oh man. Well, let me make sure this is Oh, it's paused. When did it pause? See, it's good I looked. Oh man, I might have lost some hits. Here, let me fix this. I'll roll through chat right after. See, that's why I look at this thing now, because I don't know why it pauses sometimes. That's why I get paranoid about it. Alright, it says 3,219. We just restarted it. So, I probably lost some hits. I don't know why it does that. It sucks. So now I can never confidently just leave it unsupervised the whole time. So we probably lost some hits. I guarantee you we did. Batman, thanks for the follow. Yo, nice, Reese. I uploaded like yeah, second in long swaps. Yep. Well, I should be at least second. I got enough second place medals to be second. In a big tie, I have to look up my record. I can't see. Here's what I'm thinking though too, because they take your top performances. So I could be like actually third. I could get all second place medals, but be ranked third in a tie. Because the thing is, so I figure if someone got 2 gold medals, they'd be first. Anyone who gets the gold medals or 3 gold medals tied for first. Anyone who gets 3 second place medals, you'd think he'd be tied for second. However, what if someone gets like 2 silver medals and a gold medal, or 2 gold medals and a silver medal? It's going to average out, so like you'd actually have more points than someone with 3 silver medals. And keeping track of stats this year, or not for LARP, but for Boo Hurt. Oh yeah, like my second pinned video, I have my cage fights. Yeah, if you want to check it out, it's like my one of my pinned videos is cage fighting. LARPing is fun. You're talking about Gallatin? Like, is that Ohio? It sounds familiar. I live in Pittsburgh. Don't tell you that. We're having a new fighter day today. New fighter night. Nashville. Oh, gotcha. Nashville. Yo, AMMA. The Armored Medieval MMA is in Nashville. That's where it's at. Oh yeah, Nashville Armored Combat. The Nashville thing. That was me. That was me fighting in that. That was me going to a team practice in Nashville. And that team, that video, the cool thing about video, that video in that guy's backyard, that was what started this whole huge cage match thing. The most professional looking medieval MMA leagues. And that was me and him in his backyard. It started in the backyard. And now here he is, the most successful guy for medieval MMA. Nice. Oh yeah. So look up. All right, the team near you. Then you're so lucky because there's really good people there. Nashville Armored Combat, and I'm sure there's plenty to watch and learn or do. Now here's the thing, though. I'm pretty sure that they have a fee you have to pay though, if you wanted to. So as far as I remember, and things could be different, but I think you'd actually have to join like a gym. I don't know if they give you a freebie day just to test it out. Up here, so what's going to happen tonight, we're going to have some new people show up that want to get into this armored combat stuff. I'm taking a couple sets of armor, just in case I have to put armor on and fight somebody. And I won't fight them, but usually what I'll do is I'll just have a shield and not even a sword, unless they want to get a couple hits in return. And we'll take a couple rounds, and I'll just let them kind of like beat on me for a little bit, you know. Sometimes the other thing, they might be like, can I try on a helmet? Sure, you put the helmet on. It's like, you want me to punch you in it? Sure. Yo, Quebec Rose. Yo, King Author. The author of Do you know who's going to be the best author, though? Which we got to watch out for, man. AI. AI is going to take over that, going to try and take that crown. Do you know that I talked to somebody recently, and all their schoolwork, all the reports is AI. They admitted to me that they don't even write reports. They don't even write the work. They have AI do it. And I don't know if the teachers don't have a way to detect it or what. You think they'd have... I'm sure there's AI. It is. I'm sure that AI can detect a paper as written by AI. But what they do, they just type in what the subject is. It writes it up, and they just make sure there's not any stupid grammar mistakes that AI does. Yeah, I'm sure there is. That's what they do for college. Every assignment, they have AI write your paper. I would love to know how many people do it. The thing is, they go back because they say sometimes it'll say words wrong or stuff where you can just tell. So they have to be an editor. Yeah, engineer. Yep. AI has solved like math equations that are like impossible to solve. It's crazy, man. That's what I'm telling everybody. I tell everybody, you gotta have a job where we actually have to walk around. If you say, I was telling this girl, man, I was dating. Her job was just about computing numbers, and she was going back to school for it. I was like, don't. I was like, don't. I was like, you're gonna get replaced. I bet you she does. I don't talk to her anymore, but yo, nice. Yeah, is it? See, I'm good at his reference. Oh my gosh, yo, that's crazy. AI will not. You're right. AI will not replace girlfriends. For most of us, they do for some people already, though. Ah, yeah. See. Yeah. Not all right. I see what Alicia used to do. Right. All right. Grammarly, I see. They're helpful as long as you realize they're, yeah, to supplement work. Unlike the person who I talked to where it does all their work. Yeah, yeah. But then you got more time to spend with your girlfriend. Right, Reese, because do I want to sit here for the whole weekend writing this paper, or do I want to have AI do it so I can go on a date? Yeah. Yeah. Do you know, like, oh, man, would I do it? I don't know. I don't know if I'd do it. Exactly, Reese. I missed something, I think, right before that. Yeah, oh, they do. Nick, I see what you're saying. Unchecked reliance is user error. For sure. AI girlfriend. Dude, there are people who have AI girlfriends. I mean, we all know this, right? Is there anyone out there that doesn't know? Is exactly what you're saying there, Quebec. There are guys, Japanese, I think, especially, that have AI girlfriends. These things, that it replaces... Oh, man. Here's something I watched. Someone say in a video. All right. Okay, if you have an AI girlfriend, right? I'm sure it doesn't help in all of them. If you have, all right. So the automated ones, right? You know they have automated now humanoid robots that aren't totally autonomous because they need people to do this special stuff. 10 times cheaper for sure, unless you're paying some crazy subscription plan. All right, so look, you have robots that walk around and load your dishwasher and do stuff, do laundry, right? They walk around and do all stuff. So it's the Neo one, and everyone's making fun of it because they're like, well, for the complicated stuff, someone in some country puts on these goggles, VR goggles or something, and then they can see what the robot sees, so they can grab the glasses and put them in the dishwasher, because the AI can't do that by itself yet. However, this thing can walk around and do stuff. So someone was saying, if you had an AI girlfriend that was functional, humanoid, but a guy had to control it, does that make you gay? Looks like a girl. It functions like a girl. It's a robot, but there's a guy controlling it. Yeah, right? If you break up with it. Yeah, I don't know. Does it get half of your wealth? If you get married to AI and you break up with your AI wife, is it entitled to half of your your accumulated wealth? G, what's up, G? So I don't know. I don't know about that question. I don't think it is. It's not my. I just thought it was an interesting question. I thought it was funny because you know what's gonna happen, dude. If they make them true, Anchor, it could. Yeah. They'd have to have a disclosure. Who's running the goggles? Who would the guy? Just imagine being the guy that had to control it. What about? I mean, I'm not saying there's anything bad with it, but I mean, I don't know. It's just weird to think about. AI probably has its own shop vac and it sucks itself clean. But anyways, all right. So moving away from that part of the conversation, but there is AI that actually does do stuff. You know, with assistance around the house to do chores and stuff. What about that? Oh yeah, Reese, I know. The French, yeah, no, Russia. We're everybody. I'm fighting mostly Americans at the next tournament. I have not seen who actually all got accepted. So the good news is, so the good news is, Sam, you're gonna have to clarify, and you better have a good clarification. What the reference was. I mean, if you're still there, Sam. Public land. Wait, but whose land were you talking about? I don't know. Oh man, Reese. Yeah. What's the BLM mean though? I don't get it. Apologies, it's not clicking. I don't know what it is. Well, yeah, I mean we could do that, I guess. That's what I'm saying. What does it stand for? Quebec. Sir Park-a-Lot. Kinda, Craig. We could so here that's crazy, man. Front lines, man. I hope they stay safe out there. That's because it's not a good place to be. Oh, there goes the timer for the thing off. We got 10 seconds to go. It's already like 10. Bacon, lettuce, mayo. Oh yeah. I mean I see what you're saying from that perspective. Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. The American Revolution. I'm prepared. I know there probably are Republicans. I bet it's a good mix of Republicans and Democrats. My next fight is there's going to be 16 people in each category. Oh, here's the good news, right? They said there's so many people that signed up that unless you're a highly ranked fighter, don't even think about getting in. And I got in both categories. So somewhere out there, somebody considers me a highly ranked fighter. So I'll be fighting at the huge tournament in South Carolina. Thanks with the world for the legs. Yeah, there's so many people that try to sign up for it. So I'm like, oh, because they sent me the bill. I have to pay him. I have to pay him $60 now. It's like $30 a category. I have to pay. I don't win anything. I pay to fight there. But it is. They spend tens of thousands of dollars. Thank you, Nick. Okay. Very good explanation. But do you see why I was asking for clarification? Because I was just making sure that this wasn't going to be something that someone doesn't get muted over. No offense. But when I'm reading that, do you know what people think that stands for? I understand now. Thank you for the I just want to know what the abbreviation was. Not against anybody, but I try to keep it free of political ideology, one side or the other. I'm sure there'll be tons of Democrats and Republicans fighting each other. That's what I thought too, and I was waiting to hit the ban button. I understand now, dude. Sam, apologies. I totally understand. I just wanted to know what it stood for, and I see your point of view. Right? We pay the taxes. It's all our land. Well, yeah, no, but I think the way it was, I read it at first was something bad. Like, why don't you fight them? Or something. Anyway, whatever. Moving on from that. We got another 3 minutes to hit Bob. The way I read it, I just like, you get people that come in here and say stuff. Yeah, a medieval combat gym would be great. I need to find, so here, if we're getting new teammates, I need to find a place to practice. The thing that sucks is when it gets dark, like, I would love to have people here, but I don't have anybody come here till we've at least practiced and worked out for a while, and I know I can trust people, so I don't have just a bunch of people up in my house that I don't know yet, you know what I mean? Anchorbeard, yo, you could have a great team down there. Let's keep getting some hits. We got till 10 a.m. It's almost 10 a.m. here. It's 9:58 in the morning. 10 a.m. Putting the sword down. I'm looking. It's not getting any better out there. It's still raining. This is going to be a crappy night. I'm going to wake up at 3. It's going to be pouring down rain. Yeah. Yo. Dude, we're right by Amish land, too. I mean, not too far from it. I think it's a couple hours, though. But a couple hours away, you start to come with the horse and buggy area. Thanks for the likes. Wow, man. Can you believe that? I'm in such a good mood. I'm in such a good mood because I have finally been asked a question by the girl I've been talking to for like 4 days. And now she's asking me questions. I don't know. I was so close to not replying. But now that it's finally going to work out, right after the holidays, it's on. And hopefully it's not another stupid, crazy dating story. I think it's going to be a good one. She's really, really cool. We got a lot in common. We'll see how it goes. We got another couple seconds here. Here, I'm just gonna do this a whole bunch of times. 10 o'clock. There we go. I thought it was 10. I misread it. All right, here. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Yeah. Rex. Yeah, I fought it to Arnold every time they did it. There's the bing bong. There weren't any sirens today, which is weird. It's raining too much it's raining too much for fire or crime. Who wants to go do crime in this weather? All right, let's see where we're at with the counter here. So yeah, dude, I fought every year to Arnold. Right? Too wet for crime. But if stuff catches fire still, if it's raining, this is going to stop it depending how it starts. So the first year we fought the Arnold was absolutely horrible with the footing. It was on smooth concrete, and so many people got hurt just from hitting the ground. I watched this recording of this girl who was there who just recorded all the injuries of people like spraining ankles, getting concussions because they would smack their head off the concrete. Yeah, right. You work with girls? Yeah, bro. Reese, welcome back. All right, here's the count for today. We're gonna get some more hits on here, most likely tonight, but it'll be after 8. It'll be after What the World's live. What the World. I'm gonna be doing my fighter seminar while you're streaming for a bit of it. All right, 3,595. You might say it's 3,596, but see how I barely tapped it. I read it at 3595, so we gotta write this down. 3595. 3595. I have to be there at 5. And I told him 5 till 8. Plus, hold on, 3, 5, 9. Oh, this must have got wet. Y'all can kind of read it. 3595. That's the total so far. The board got wet, so I messed up the marker. The things that dry erase gets a little bit wet, screws it all up. So we're over. We're definitely over 480,000. I don't know, man. We might hit 20,000 or 500,000 on Thanksgiving. The way it's going. If we do, because I'm not gonna be able to get a cake on Thanksgiving, we'll just redo the 500,000th hit. After we could be at like 520,000 or something. And we'll just like backtrack it. We'll just make the official. We'll just go back and say this is the official 500,000th hit. Oh my God! Bombastic is here, bro. Yo, and what the world? Oh man, I was just about to get off. Let's ah man, let's get a hit for Bombastic. If Bombastic's here, I'm not even gonna count these as the total. I'm just doing a set because of that to celebrate. Yo, it does, right? Everyone hit the vote. Live gift. Oh, there it is. There it is. We'll pin it. Dude, I don't even know what these do. They're free. Just so you know, they're free tickets. I don't know what they're voting for. World, I was trying to find these tickets in your gift gallery, and I don't see them. So I don't know what to count for. I don't know even how you're just doing a whole bunch of them. This set's for Bombastic. Even if Bombastic ain't here, we're doing a set. A free set. We're not even going to count these. Although I should. Wait, you're hitting send but nothing? Let's see. It'll say how many there are so far. I wonder what. There's 60. Dude, I don't even know what they do. I thank anyone who donated a pink ticket, because I don't know what they do. The description doesn't even tell you. It says they're used for the live festing. I don't know what they do. What am I, 60th place now? Alright. I don't know. But I tried to vote for yours, but I didn't even see them in your gift gallery. I looked in everywhere. Alright, the set for Bombastic. That's so cool, man, when our chat rooms and stuff overlap. I just would love to have an egg roll before bed, but I don't have any egg rolls, and the place is not open yet. I don't know why I just said that, but I could sure go for an egg roll right now. I bought salad dressing, a $9.19 bottle of salad dressing yesterday. I hate that I spent that money on it. I did not look at the price tag. It was just, I have a little scanner. On the phone, you aim the scanner at the barcode, it'll tell you from 0 to 100 if it's good for you, bad for you. Almost every salad dressing shows up as ranked bad or poor. Some are ranked 0, believe it or not, because of what's in them. Yeah. Yo, Anchor! Oh, man. I appreciate that, homie. Y'all are too nice. I mean it, man. We're somewhere ranked higher than someone else now in the live festing. I appreciate that gift, man. $9 on this stupid salad dressing. I did not look at the price. It was ranked a 60 out of 100. Everything else is like 39 was like the best. I scanned every stupid dressing. $9. I actually went back. Yeah, right. I should. I should. Just vinegar. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I mean, the tickets got to count for that thing that you did. I'm sure counts for something. Somewhere out there, I'm ranked higher than somebody else. I'll try and look through the stats, see if I can even see my rank. People that are top always have like 1.7 million points. You know, there's times I'll get on here and they'll show the stats. It's like, you're only 239,000 diamonds away from so-and-so. I'll be like, holy shit. That's a lot. Nice. Well, I appreciate it. Maybe we'll get invited to the... maybe I'll be at a TikTok streamer booth. Y'all can meet me in person. You can shake you can shake this dirty ass glove. What's up, guy? Yo. Oh! Miles. Alright. Alright. We're doing another set. Bro, you just extended it. Welcome, Miles. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing good. We're not going to have to update the board. This is another set. Thanks for the heart, mate. Alright. I was just about to get off of here. Yo, I owe this for you. Thanks for hitting the like button. And Miles, we're having a new fighter day. I'm not interviewing, but we're having new people. Oh, no, you're all good, man. It's good to see ya. We're gonna, Rex. And Anchor, I don't know how they work. No sleep for me. No, I'll be good. Alright. Here we go. Miles, I hope you're doing good today. But yeah, don't feel bad at all about it. Bro, it happens. It does happen all the time, and I feel bad. I just want to actually do this too, so we can say hi for a second, because, dude, woo! Whoa! What was that? Yeah, what was that? Because anyway, you know, I hate just saying hi, bye. So this is a little bit of quality time we can spend. Thanks for the heartbeat. Thanks for that raving snail. That was pretty crazy. That was a long animation, and it stuck to my head. That's just so. They got some cool animations. Every app wants to be TikTok. Just look at how the other apps are acting, and that's why they ruined this app, to make it worse for people to try to go back to the other apps. Which ain't gonna happen. Yo, Anchorbeard, we owe you 100. Yeah, we got another 100. So now I have to write down 300. It's an easy fix. We're gonna turn it 5 in today. Anchor, yo, thanks for go populars. I don't put the sword to the ceiling. This set's for you. Man, too nice, man. 50 of them. All right. The set's for Anchorbeard. Then we're gonna get a bed. I will update the board. We're almost at 4,000 hits now for today. I have to keep track in my head now, about 100. Here we go. Too nice, man. Thanks for the likes. Be 80. Seven, 99, and check this out. 99. Da da da. 100. One axe hit. Oh my gosh. Jeff, good morning. Yo, bro. Oh, we're on the Heart Me window has closed. Any Heart Me's? I'm not saying there's any more. If there's any more after right now, I'm going to make them up for you tonight. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it. 477,000. After today, we're actually even higher than that. We're over 480,000. Jeff, how's it going today? Oh man, where's the marker? Wait a second. Gotta change the what? Good, yo. And 20K in the likes, bro. I tell y'all are way too good to me. Where's the marker? I'm like that meme with John Travolta. Dude, where's the marker? Am I blind? Alright, come inside with me. I'm just gonna get a different marker. Let's rewrite this. Come inside. We're gonna end the live stream. Where's the marker? Is it under this shield? No. Dude, like I have no clue where it went. Thanks for the likes. Wait, right? Am I blind? Am I missing something here? It didn't roll into the grass. It's not here. Here's the counter. Where's the marker? It sucks because that's the one that's is in my pocket. The last place, the last place on earth I look is in my own pocket. You got me that you got yep, dude. You still saved the day. You wrote that before I checked my pocket. All right, we just changed it. 3,895 for those heart me's at the end. Now, if I don't go to bed, I will sleep in and I will miss our new fighter training day. So, yeah, I was about to flip the camera around and start saying, where could it be? In my pocket. I forgot. I usually don't put things in my pocket when I'm out here because I don't want them like flying out or getting in the way when I'm hitting Bob. All right. Yo, I knew you knew. You pay attention to that stuff. I remember the 300,000th hit too. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. We'll be on here later tonight. Gotta do this fighter intro day, new fighter day, and Jeff, what the world anchor. Thanks for that like button. Crazy, 21K. So who else? Let's do a shout out for everyone who just tuned in. Rex Caliber, Jeff Berman. Foxum! Yo! Good to see you! Cameron, Shammy, what's up, Shammy? And what's up, John and Nate? Thanks for hanging out. We got another live stream tonight. Most likely. Unless I'm really tired. I doubt that'll happen. Yep, you got it. I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm going to bed. It's 10:14 is my bedtime. Nick! Yo, Nick. Alright, everybody. We'll see you later on tonight or in another one. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Thanks for the gifts and all that stuff. Or just hanging out and putting in some watch time.